Hey Parker, it's Tuesday the 11th. I don't know if you know this, but I'm like a news addict. I love the news. I love reading news. That's my thing. The point where I sometimes get like 5 or 6 papers a week and I read almost every story in all of them. And I wanted to bring attention to an article I found in this week's Washington Post that I really like because I just do. So this article focuses on these mannequins that have been placed all over Fairfax County in Virginia. Virginia is like a neighboring state, so of course it's in the Post. There's a mannequin. That one. That's an actual person, but that's a mannequin. So these mannequins are made mostly out of like gray duct tape, and then like they're clothed. Like I can, like they basically resemble scarecrows. There's 40 of them spread out all over Fairfax County, and the whole point of the project, it's pretty obvious, but it's to bring attention to homelessness. Now, of course, statistics on homelessness are going to be pretty difficult to find, just because there's no real way to correctly assess a population that lives under the radar. Especially in an area like Fairfax, which is a pretty wealthy suburb in Virginia. And they estimate they have like 1,200 homeless individuals at any given time. Now, of course, the homelessness populations are going to be a lot larger in bigger cities rather than in like a suburb. For example, DC, New York, and LA. I could not remember the name of that. You don't see as many like projects meant to like cause attention to, that draw attention to them. One of the reasons that this project is in the paper is because the person, or the mannequin, looks remarkably like a person. To the point where people have told the person who makes these that they get they saw one and they were concerned and they got scared and, you know, like went away from it. And the creator was like, that's good, that's the point I'm trying to make, that the homeless population is a population that is often overlooked and met with fear and aversion. Like, you don't even look at them a lot of times. One of the issues with the mannequins that some people believe is that it can reinforce the negative stereotypes of the homeless. They just don't want to encourage any stereotypes of a population that really is pretty diverse. So I will be linking this into the description if I can find it, because it is an interesting read. And unfortunately, I myself have stereotyped people because we're human, that's what we do. We just have to try and overcome our stereotypes. So Parker, I just think that was an interesting article, and I wanted to bring attention to it because I found it interesting and a cool read. So Parker, I will see you tomorrow. DFTBA, stay super.